What's going on YouTube, and welcome back to Paddy Plays. Today we're going to be reviewing the newest Sniper Elite game, Sniper Elite Resistance. Big shout out to Rebellion Games for providing me with a reviewer's key, and without further ado, let's jump straight into the video. Today we're diving scope first into Sniper Elite Resistance, the latest installment in the franchise that lets you live out your wildest one-shot, one-kill fantasies without the pesky inconvenience of doing any type of basic training. This time around, we're stepping into the well-polished boots of Harry Hawker, an agent of the Special Operations Executive. Our mission? To team up with the French Resistance and put a stop to the Nazis' latest super weapon, ominously dubbed Klein Bloom, which loosely translates to Little Flower. It was originally developed as an insecticide, but its lethal potential as a weapon of mass destruction soon brought it to the attention of the Nazi regime. Because apparently regular weapons just weren't wunderbar enough.
Es ist unmöglich unter diesen Umständen zu führen.
And of course it wouldn't be a Sniper Elite game without the signature X-ray kill cam. But nothing says immersive gameplay like watching a bullet in slow motion as it shatters bones and organs. It's educational really. Who knew anatomy could be so explosive? Now, as much as I'm enjoying my time with Mr. Hawker, I have to address an elephant in the room.
Sneak into the regional Nazi intelligence HQ, find a Moby from the Gestapo, and try to find out what's got this so-called vertigo bloke so worried. Got my work cut out for me.
The voice acting. Our protagonist's Cockney accent is laid on thicker than my nan's gravy.
What a fucking liberty!
It's as if the voice actor watched a Guy Ritchie marathon and said, yeah, I can do that. The result is less authentic East End and more Dick Van Dyke and Mary Poppins. It's a bit distracting when you're trying to save the world one headshot at a time. Now let's talk a little bit about the campaign. The campaign structure is classic Sniper Elite. Sprawling maps, multiple objectives, and an impressive array of tools for creating chaos. Each mission feels like a mini sandbox. You've got the freedom to approach objectives however you like. Go loud, go quiet, or if you're like me, spend 45 minutes belly crawling through tall grass because patience is a virtue. The level design is a standout. From quaint French villages to dense forests and fortified Nazi outposts, every map is a visual treat. These aren't just pretty backdrops, they're carefully crafted playgrounds, designed to make you think strategically. Every elevated position, every dark alley, and every conveniently placed barrel screams, hey, you should probably blow me up. And I always seem to oblige. The campaign also mixes things up with some big set pieces. One mission has you ambushing a tank convoy in the middle of a town square, while another throws you into a frantic escape through a Nazi-occupied mansion. These moments help break up the slower, stealthier sections and inject some high-octane action into the mix. Now you're not going it alone. The French Resistance is here to lend a hand, or at least some moral support. While they're not the most useful in a firefight, they do provide a sense of camaraderie and help flesh out the story. It's like having a cheerleading squad that occasionally puts down their pom-poms and picks up a machine gun to shoot some Nazis. All that said, the story itself is compelling. It's not reinventing the wheel, but it's a solid tale of espionage, sabotage, and sticking it to the Third Reich. Plus the new cinematic cutscenes add a bit of flair, making you feel like you're playing a gritty World War II spy thriller. In the end, the campaign is everything you'd want from a Sniper Elite game. Strategic, challenging, and just the right amount of over the top. Sure, Harry's voice acting might make your eyes roll a bit, but when you're sniping Nazis from 500 meters away, all is forgiven. If you're here for a great single player game experience, the campaign delivers it in spades. Now, let's talk about what I believe to be the crown jewel of Sniper Elite Resistance. And that is the Axis Invasion feature. If you've ever wanted to channel your inner mustache-twirling villain, this mode lets you crash another player's campaign as a German sniper. It's like showing up uninvited to a house party, but instead of beer pong, you're setting up ambushes and ruining someone's day with a high-caliber hello. The genius here is the unpredictability. One moment your target is breezing through their mission, sneaking past guards and feeling like the king of stealth. The next, you drop in like a heavily armed Grim Reaper and flip their world upside down. Trust me, there's no better feeling than watching their well-laid plans crumble under the weight of your superior skulking skills. The dynamic here is pure adrenaline. You're not just dealing with AI enemies, you're up against a real human who's just as determined to ruin your plans as you are theirs. It's a game of wits, patience, and occasionally screaming at your screen when you get outplayed. I find it difficult to find the words to describe how it feels when you sit there patiently waiting for them to pop their head up, and at that very moment it comes down to who's quicker at pulling that trigger. And when you do land that perfect shot, it's glorious. Your opponent, they're sent back to the menu screen to think about their life choices, whilst you bask in the glow of sweet, sweet victory. Sure, it's a little cruel, but isn't that all half the fun? In all seriousness, Axis Invasion adds a layer of unpredictability and chaos that keeps every campaign fresh. It's not just a mode, it's a psychological power trip wrapped in a sniper's ghillie suit. If you haven't tried it yet, what are you waiting for? Go ruin someone's day. It's exactly what the developers would have wanted. Now, there are plenty of other features in that game, but those are the standout ones for me. I've really enjoyed my time playing the game, and I hope you guys do too. The game releases on Thursday the 30th of January, so make sure you grab a copy on release day. Again, another big thank you to Rebellion Games for letting me review your game, and if you like content like this and you want to see more, please make sure you like, hit that subscribe button, and turn on that notification bell so you get more videos like this. Right, I've been Paddy, this has been Paddy Plays, and until next time, you guys be safe out there. Peace out.